Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IX on the Series JG. So I didn't end up doing an addendum onto the end of that last video. An addendum onto the end. Where else would you do an addendum? Come on, JG. But I did go back, and you know what? The third time I was made to play through that whole section, I went ahead and decided, fuck it. Using the magic of high speed and crap, I went back. I did. Steiner is now optimally leveled. I was like, fuck it. If I have to replay all this again, I'm going to go back one save earlier, replay the Steiner stuff. I leveled up Steiner. And he had dark matter equipped because I actually noticed that that's even better at long last for the male party members. There is a better stat booster item to use than Glass Buckle, and that is dark matter. So Steiner had dark matter equipped, which doesn't teach him any skills, but it's really good for leveling. And I even checked to make sure that we have entered a stage in the game now where now that we've got all of our party members in one place for the first time ever, we have in fact entered the point in the game where, by and large, we get to choose party members. So I didn't have to make sure that Steiner had nothing good equipped in case we were going to lose him for 5 or 6 hours of game time. But all that was necessary because, in fact, the active time events didn't trigger because, in fact, we missed an active time event. But now we will get all of the active time events. Yay, the PlayStation trophy is saved. Yay. No free lunch. Fresh Gaishal pickles. I lost already. This town too big. They're delicious. What all this construction? Fresh Gaishal pickles. They're delicious. Fresh Gaishal pickles. Delicious. You have delicious food. They're delicious. Fresh Gaishal pickles. They're delicious. Delicious food. Yeah, these pickles taste great. I ignored your question until just now. What? That is food? You've never seen a pickle before? No, first time. I still need to eat many different food and get much learning. My master tell me so. In that case, you should try one. I think you'll like it. Okay, I eat. Check out my theme music, by the way. Seems like you thought there was a free lunch there. But there's no free lunch, as we learned from the name of this cinematic experience. Alright, so, we have spent millions of dollars. We are going to end up... it's going to cost us millions of in-game currency to see what we're getting ready to see. So only you can decide if this is worth it, folks. The first half of this, I think, probably we could have seen a different version of this. Even I'm not going to play through like a fourth goddamn time, but you'll see how there's probably a very slightly different version of this that would play if we hadn't spent all of our money. Nevertheless, let's go to the business district. And go do a little sequence where we don't have enough money to pay the bill. What we have instead are like 99 of quite a few items, including poison knuckles are good because they cost money, and one of these got gold helm. Is it Magician Cloak? Survival Vest? It might have been Survival Vest. I think we actually made in the Alchemist shop. Or no, maybe it wasn't. Black Belt? There's something, I think it's Black Belt. Like, we ended up with like a crazy high number. Chimera Armlet, maybe. But we have a crazy high number of one of the things that you make in the Alchemist shop, which ate through a decent amount of our cash. to get us to where we have 45 gold. Scratch your butt. Huh? Hey, Kina, where have you been?
Today, I'm so happy to see you. This person's very scary. I need help. I need an adult.
What the hell are you talking about? Do you know him? Do you know who I am? Yeah, sort of. It's not really a him. It's not really a her, although we've been using female pronouns.
Well, he's got some nerve. He ate one of my pickles without paying and tried to run off.
I'm not surprised.
She's saying I should eat one. Try one, so I try one. I do nothing wrong.
Are you crazy? I'd be out of business if I gave out free food. Okay, take it easy. You're not even implying that, like, Kina ate your whole cart, which could easily be the joke here. So how much does he owe you?
100 gil.
Fine. I would assume at this point you just pay it off normally, but we have entered a situation where we can't afford it. This is all I've got. Paid 45 gil. Sorry. Can you collect the rest from Baku?
Oh, all right.
You mean the guy who goes, oh.
Just get that thing out of my sight.
Come on, Kina.
Thanks, Gideon. You're my hero. I follow you forever.
Please don't. Let's check with Grandma Pickle before we leave.
Now that the business is gone, why not go to the beach? My pickles are the best.
Ba, 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 da, da, da. So we can sell some of these things that we got like 99 of. Like if we sell, we got 18 coral sword. Like if we sell 81 of these things, we got 18 left. That should be enough because we literally had 0 when we walked in here. We gave away the last of our gil. So this just goes to show how much, like, what a stupid amount of gil we actually had. Oh, and one of the reasons, actually, I jumped back to it earlier, not just so I would have an excuse to go back and level up Steiner to more advantageously, because I was gonna let it go, and then I had to replay through that section multiple times anyway, and it really started to feel dumb that I didn't go back and fix it. But then I realized we had to save right before we came to Alexandria for all that. We were still in Treno, so I just bought like the stupid overpriced shit from the auction house until they stopped having anything new, which really just means we've got a couple of extra high-end accessories. When we get down there, I will rattle off a couple of names for you. We've got, let's see. I want to say we've got extra angel earrings, I think was one of them. Whether or not we'll ever have any use for that kind of remains to be seen. Coral ring, maybe? Was that one? Fairy earrings, that's what they are. So we got, fairy earrings and pearl rouges. So we got a bunch extra of those because they're stupid expensive. And I don't know if we have any call for having a bunch of extras, but we've got a bunch of extras. I'm going to hold on to them rather than sell them. But that was something we're just throwing big fat stacks of cash at that before we left Treno. There was no reason not to. We were trying to get our money fall down. If there's anything where we needed more than 18 of these for some purpose, I'll feel a bit silly, but we went from zero, like we have over 2 million gold just after selling shit. So 2 million again should be enough to get us through the rest of the game, but we'll see. I don't want to risk talking to her just in case we offer to pay the rest of the money. But I am going to make a quick... I know it seems silly, but I want to make a quick... I meant to go to the theater district. I was just hitting the button to get through the menus faster, so I hope this is where we're going. We're finally going to put this city behind us for a while. We will be done with this city for the time being before the end of this video. Because it seems like we've been here forever.
You like card games too? They're my excuse to talk to little boys. Why are you so good at card games? I want to get better too. You need to keep up using rare cards to get better at the card game. Please take me under your wing. Well, kid, just don't tell the cops where I touched you. And apprentice, all right, trust your instincts. That's your first lesson. Wait, your instincts are terrible. Don't trust your instincts. Trust my instincts.
So we come back and grab this. Because suddenly I'm feeling very poor. I've only got $2 million in the bank. 2 million gil, I should say. I didn't keep pressing the button, game. Right. Wasn't there another district? I don't remember what it was called. There was theater, business. There was like an industrial district or something that's been wrecked. It's where we found a church that was full of people talking about the Festival of the Hunt. And that was like all they had as far as personalities go. Oh, by the way, there was a Mognet letter that we, I talked to one of the Moogles and gave them a letter, and it said nothing of any interest, and I don't feel like going back for it. I just kind of forgot. I think we did it on screen, but it was during speed up mode, and it was just running around checking Mognet to make sure we didn't forget anything. But, might have been the guy at the inn in the theater district, or the business district. But yeah, we gave him a letter, and it was from a Moogle saying, "Oh, things are crazy in Alexandria, Kupo." And they mentioned Stiltskin, although I forget what they said about him. It wasn't anything really amazing. You're leaving. Have a safe trip. Have a nice fall. Or have a nice safe trip. See you next fall, whatever. Don't worry, the ship's all ready to go. Hey, let's check it out. This engineer is wearing a body condom, Zerfall. I think he's a reference to Sid. The other Sid. The regent is waiting aboard. Please use the ladder to board the ship. But we've got Kina with us, so we won't see the same scene we did before where Kina joined us on the ship. But we do have an active time event. Give me my money. Grandma Pickle, what are you doing?
Achoo! Well, if it isn't Baku.
Grandma, good to see you're still alive.
Hey, I stand in front of these smelly pickles every day. It'll take more than that to end my life. Yeah, that's what I said during my big health scares the last couple of years. Had some pretty rough times, that I always told myself, hey,
I can't be taken by this dangerous illness. I stand in front of smelly pickles every day. It's gonna take more than this to end my life.
What? You'll live to be 100. Oh yeah, I've been meaning to talk to you.
What is it?
One of your boys, Zidane, told me to collect the money he owes me from you. His friend ate one of my pickles without paying.
What? Why do I gotta pay?
He said you'd take care of it. That'll be 55 gil. I'm gonna wring his neck.
There you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that cinematic. That little ATE event. That cost us approximately 3 million in-game currency to see. And I know several videos I described it to you and said it wasn't worth showing. But now I'll get the PlayStation trophy and my life will be complete. You know, in case hanging around smelly pickles doesn't make me immune to death.
Man, I hope this thing can get us there.
What? Yo, what took you so... Oh, it's Razor Ramon. Hey, yo, what took you so long, Chico?
Huh? Oh, it's Blank. Blank, you're coming too?
Yeah, I was asked to.
By whom?
The boss, of course, but it wasn't his idea. Oh, you mean the boss? You mean the first American, or the first human to go into space? But it was covered up and we let the Soviets take credit instead? She never had any DG cells on her body? But she taught Big Boss everything he knows? That boss? No? Never mind.
Huh? It was mine, Ribbit.
We need at least one person to look after the ship when we reach our destination, Ribbit.
For Frog!
Plus, I still owe you guys one, so I volunteered.
You don't owe us anything.
Yeah, that's right. He got turned into stone, and we had to rescue him. Or actually, someone else rescued him for us. But he got turned into stone, helping us to escape from the evil forest, so he really doesn't owe us anything. Meanwhile, Kina continues to hungrily eye the king of Lindblom.
He's talking.
Okay, anchors away.
Hey, Kina loves frogs. You better watch out.
Maybe I eat it. I'm not worried. I've had more enemies as an oglop, Ribbit. But she may feast on a tree frog. Oh, by the way, if you ever want to change your party members, talk to me. Okay, where are we off to?
We're going to Blackmaid Village on the outer continent.
Alright, press that button whenever you want to verify your location. Alright, let's put Steiner in here. He's level 25. Wow, Aiko and Vivi ended up getting way over leveled. And Amaranth was up there pretty high level too. I guess because I was getting their skills. So we're not going to have a healer. If we focus on low level characters, but we'll have some characters here. Okay, so we can return to deck, disembark with circle. That's good to know because I kept not being able to figure that out. I played like just for a minute. Last night after I got like positioned to where we were going to get the cinematics, I went ahead, saved, and then played through to make sure we had the cinematics, and then spent like 5 minutes sticking around with the ship before shutting off the PS4. So.
Maybe this trip will be good for pizza.
Why are we not fish? Lots of yummy fish swim out there. Oh, I don't need to talk to you. I'm going to talk to you. Traveling by ship is uncomfortable, but it cannot be helped. We must find him by any means necessary. Our shipping is more... naval combat is more a specialty of the British. I am, of course, French. Why did we have you equip the Lapis Lazuli? I guess because you weren't leveling up anytime soon. I need to keep these guys equipped with stuff that will teach them skills because, I'm not sure what Gold Helm teaches. I should worry about this off screen, actually. Let's make sure everybody's equipped with something, and then between videos, I'll take a look at the inventory so that you're not sitting there dealing with it. But I should also take a look at where can we all go now. Like this has traditionally been my favorite part of most JRPGs over the years. I like when you first get a boat or an airship. Airship being even better than a boat. I like that first point in the game where you can kind of explore and not necessarily sequence break, but like, you know, they usually open up one or two side areas you can go to where it's not necessarily exactly what's next in the story, but you can poke around. And I'm not sure that this game is going to give us much in the way of that, but it's still pretty exciting. Body temp, why not? Half empty, why not? I guess I could change party members just to see what other people have to say on the ship at this point in the narrative, but don't worry about me, I'm okay. You don't need to check on what my dialogue is.
We're going back to my home on the outer continent, right?
Well, not your home specifically. Dots. Yeah, I probably should have figured you were going to say dots. Let's bring back Steiner in case he says something to the princess. I kind of doubt he will, but... Oh, he's just checking out her backside.
Maybe we're for princess.
I'm not looking forward to seeing that sick narcissist again.
Is Lex Luger ill? Sorry. Alright. Can't say I really know where we're going, but okay, your next destination is Black Mage Village, but there's a ton of stuff to do now. You can cross oceans. You need to change your party, you can blah blah blah. Oh, well, you know what? I'll just read straight from the fact here for a minute. We've got a little bit of information we're being given here. Kina is needed for the first two parts, but can be swapped out after that. Steiner and Amaranth will probably be in need of AP. That's probably true. Amaranth in particular right now, actually. Or Steiner in particular, because I did take the time to level up Amaranth. Kind of wish I hadn't now, just because he's too high of a level, but he learned his skills at least. You want to swap out Kina for Steiner. Freya is that probably a bit ahead also. Dagger. Dagger, meanwhile, will get can't concentrate messages randomly in battle, wasting her turns, and she can't trance. They don't even use her anywhere in difficult battles. In spite of this, equip her with a view to learn summons, even if you don't want her in your party right now, which you almost certainly don't. She needs them now that Aiko is around. If you still have slots to fill, Dagger should get priority. Then Aiko, since they need a lot of AP. Alright, so I don't understand their advice at all. It seemed like they were telling us not to use those people, but then they told us to use them. Everything in this section is optional, okay? Lindblom shopping. Before starting, if you went for the... Alright, so I mentioned Chandler's Hideout. Once you have your party... Dark Cat, Metroband, Gold Helm, which I've already got. Leave with 6 Chimera armlets, 2 magic rackets, and 1 each of the new types. Okay. Oh, frog catching moment. And we've got Kina for the first time in a while, so there's some just some magic we can learn, I guess. Alright, so that's 3 different marshes we can tap for frogs. The 2 we've already seen. Suppose the third one on the Lennar Island, the island just south of the Long Island of the... Okay. Let's go see this new frog zone. That might actually be how we wrap up this video. So, the island just south of the Long Island west of the southwestern continent. The Long Island west of the southwest continent. I'm not 100% sure what they mean. It really kind of depends on whether we can get onto this little island here. It doesn't look like we've got a... Is there a marsh here? This is Palmnell Island. So that's not it. I'm honestly a little worried that we could get some really high-end enemies around some of these places. And I've been saved recently, so... The hell are you? Oh! Give me a diamond, meow. Alright, I think, Gimme Cat. Okay, I want to look this guy up. I think I remember this one. FF9 Gimme Cat. I think this guy's kind of special because you know how enemies pop up and ask us for an item, we give it to it, they thank us and we get a ton of AP. The Gimme Cat is an enemy in Final Fantasy IX. It acts like the friendly monster, so the friendly monster's music does not play. It demands a certain jewel, a diamond. However, if the gem is given, the ungrateful cat will run away, giving nothing in return. It gives no XP, but drops a lot of gil. So... Okay. Player must not give the cat a diamond, as these are only available in limited quantities. The only use for fighting gimme cats is for Kina to eat one to learn auto life. Oh. Apparently it's kind of dangerous, though. It uses Comet. If we wait for it to ask for the... See, I'm cheating here, but it's like, yeah, it says if we wait for it to ask for a diamond 4 times, it won't use Comet. And stealing doesn't trigger it. Or maybe it does. I didn't think it did. Oh, it's Screech. It's in its fighting stance. I thought it was going to attack with Comet. So I don't know how dangerous this thing is, but I do feel like, oh shoot, I should have saved before going out in the world and fighting new enemy types. Oh, it gets healed by whatever the hell he's equipped with, so that's good to know. It's getting healed by any elemental attack. That kind of sucks. Oh, can't eat until it's weaker. You gonna survive that? Yes, she is. Yeah, alright, so this thing absorbs elements, so that's annoying because I've got elemental Wappets on some of my friends here. But it's not using Comet, so that's nice. Can't change weapons, I can only change rows, so that's... Change command is a bit wasted. Oh, damn. Oh. Well, I should have waited till this. Okay, so I guess I should have waited. I'm not going back like 800 save points, but I should have waited till this point to. If I just wanted to grind for AP and not get any experience, this is when I should have done it. Here's the thing I could do off screen is fight these guys. Non-elemental weapons, give everyone immunity to wind, and grind against these guys until everyone knows all their skills. If I want to get skills, but not get levels, that would be the thing to do. There you go. Alright. I guess I kind of figured there would have to be an enemy somewhere in the game that was really good for that situation. All right, but we're not going to worry about going all the way back. Like we got characters up into the 30s in level. That's not the end of the world. I said we were going to go and get to that frog marsh, but I think we'll do that in the next video. And for now, we're going to call it a video. So when we come back next time, we'll be exploring in our new boat looking for frogs. Because who cares about saving the world from Kuja? Bye for now.